Hey everyone, Corey from CoreyReviews here with an early review of Day of the Mummy from RLJ and RLJ Entertainment. Let's get on to it. So yeah guys, got Day of the Mummy here on DVD to review for you guys. This stars Danny Glover, William McNamara, and Andrea Monier. Now the plot of the film is kind of simple. It takes place in Egypt, and Danny Glover's character hires Jack Wells, played by William McNamara, who's an archaeology professor, and he's kind of like an Indiana Jones type character who's really skilled at like hunting down these like rare and hard to find items and artifacts, and you know, he gives them to the buyer, and you know, he gets paid and everything like that. And he's kind of like world renowned and all that stuff. He's like a ladies' man as well. And so Danny Glover's character sends him to Egypt to find this hard to find diamond called the Codex Stone from King Neferu, who, you know, was betrayed and mummified and now has kind of like resurfaced and is, you know, there's like all these sacrifices and stuff going on. And the ancient king mummy is kind of capturing and killing anyone who comes into the tombs and trying to take the Codex Stone or anything hard to find of that nature. And so Jack Wells, the main character, he's kind of teamed up with a few other people to kind of help find this Codex Stone and give it back to Danny Glover's character. But they don't really know that he's necessarily on a mission just to find that one object. They kind of think that he's there for other reasons as well, to kind of help them along with, you know, just their research and stuff. When they asked me if I wanted to review this one, I was kind of like, oh, I haven't seen a mummy film in a while. And, you know, that was another reason of like, you know, there's zombies everywhere nowadays. It's kind of, you know, if it was another zombie film, I was like, I don't know. But a mummy film has, you know, a really interesting cover, and the trailer of it was what really sold me, because this film is not filmed like most other movies. You can tell that the director here, the director is Johnny Tabor. He is definitely very much into video games. Pretty much this movie is like a live action video game. It's shot, it's edited, it sounds everything like a video game. When Jack Wells, the main character, gets to Egypt, Danny Glover's character gives him these glasses that have a camera attached to them that Danny Glover can see everything that's going on. And so it's, you know, in the POV of the main character, and even the main character sounds like someone straight out of a video game. And each scene kind of feels like another level, and you know, things get more and more intense as it goes along. And, you know, all of a sudden they're facing down the final bad guy, and, you know, you don't know what's going to happen next. There's all these twists and turns that happen throughout the film, especially in the final act. And so, yeah, it's definitely kind of like a combination of, like, a video game meets Indiana Jones with mummies, and also kind of like found footage type of stuff. So if any of that stuff sounds even remotely interesting to you, this is one that I would definitely recommend checking out. And like I said, the most impressive thing about the film is the way it's shot. You definitely feel like almost like you're playing a video game without actually playing one. It's very impressive. It's very well done, especially for, you know, a straight to DVD kind of lower budget horror film. It's very, very well done. I was very impressed by it. You can definitely tell it's a lower budget film, but still, it's just visually, it's very impressive. You know, the things that they were able to do with such a low budget. And another thing, you know, with a lot of lower budget horror films, another thing that can kind of get annoying is when, you know, directors feel the need to like overcompensate with horror and jump scares or blood and guts or nudity. And the director of this one definitely held back. It was very impressive that, you know, every time that you thought, okay, it's going to get a little too much here, he's going to try to overcompensate with this or this. Never does. He definitely has a lot of restraint. He definitely knew when to like cut back and when to, you know, give you that great scare, or give you, you know, the blood and the guts, or, you know, there's like, you know, it's a little bit of sexuality here and there as well, you know, halfway throughout the film. And so, you know, he knows exactly what to give you, when to give you it, but knows when to hold back. So again, the directing along with the way that it was shot, just very well done in my opinion. And of course, it was cool to see just another mummy type of film, you know, within that kind of subgenre. I haven't seen one in a long time, so it's kind of cool to get back into that type of world again. And, you know, a lot of the landscape and where they shot, and again, just adding to the direction and just the visual aesthetic of the film was also very well done. Now, getting on to more of the negatives, I will admit that some of the acting really isn't the greatest. Danny Glover, he doesn't really have much to do in the film. You could definitely tell most of his scenes were shot maybe like, you know, with the green screen or something, and they kind of kept looping a lot of his performances and like his reactions over and over again. It was very noticeable and kind of distracting. It was kind of cool the way that, you know, his you know, a little box would kind of come up, you know, and like the characters like POV with the glasses, and Danny Glover would pop up and tell him what to do and what to say and where to go. I don't know if they just didn't capture enough of his performance and, you know, reactions and stuff. It was kind of just very weird, and you knew that Danny Glover could, you know, perform even better. You could tell that he wasn't necessarily really trying, but, you know, is what it is. And some of the other performances really weren't the greatest. I was actually a fan of Andrea Monier. She's really attractive as well, really easy on the eyes, but I was a fan of hers. But most of the other performances in the film were kind of like, And also the film is really short. It's kind of, a lot of the film they're kind of just like walking where they need to go. Within the middle of the film, there's like not a lot going on. There's kind of just walking here, walking here, walking here. And a lot of the stuff, especially the stuff that you see in the trailer, doesn't really happen until the final like 20-30 minutes of the film. And it wasn't really all that scary, to be honest with you. Again, it was nice that, you know, there wasn't just an abundance of jump scares and stuff, but it would have been cool to see it maybe a little bit scarier, kind of creepy, kind of get under your skin a little bit. They could have done a little bit more, especially, you know, this is a mummy film and there really wasn't a lot of mummy in it. Also, on the back here, be careful if you buy this movie. The back here with the images of like just the hordes of mummies, and, you know, with that kind of that first person shooter perspective, it makes it look like just a big action packed kind of horror film. There's only one mummy in this film, so I don't really know. It's very misrepresentative of the film as a whole, but overall it was a fun movie. I gotta admit, I had a good time with this. It had a good amount of thrills, a decent amount of humor. It was just fun to watch. I could definitely see myself like sitting down and watching it again. So that's pretty good. Overall, like I said, if you're into video games, Indiana Jones meets mummies, and you're not a, you know, a big hater on kind of the found footage technique, I would say give it a watch. You know, definitely, you know, rent it or buy it if you could get it for a decent price. Check it out on TV if it comes on television. Or head over to RLJ and Image Entertainment, their website. I'll have their website down below. They have a lot of really cool, interesting, and original films to choose from of all different types of genres. But definitely check this one out. If you're into mummies, it's worth watching at least once. So to run down the packaging here, it has this awesome embossed cover here. The entire mummy right there is embossed. And that is what the mummy pretty much looks like in the film too, so it's pretty cool. And the entire mummy there, like I said, is embossed. The title there, Day of the Mummy, is embossed as well. You get a few characters right there on the front. Not all of them, but a few, you know, the main characters there. On the spine and everything, no embossing. And then on the back, you get some shots of the film. Again, discard that one, but you get a few cool little shots of the film there at the bottom. This film clocks in at 80 minutes. And, you know, take away opening and ending credits, it comes out to like a little over 70 minutes. So it's a breeze to watch, and it definitely helps with the rewatchability as well. There isn't any special features. I was kind of bummed that there wasn't any special features just because I'm a special feature junkie, and I would have loved to see how they filmed this, at least a commentary or something. But that is the slipcover there, and then same artwork all the way around. And inside, you get the one disc with some disc art as well. So there you are, guys, my quick review of Day of the Mummy from RLJ and Image Entertainment. Like I said, definitely give this one a watch. It was fun, but just, you know, kind of know what you're going into, and I think that you'll have a good time with this one. Sorry, guys, hope you all enjoyed my review of Day of the Mummy. This comes out on DVD December 9th. I'll have it everywhere else as well, so you know when you can check this one out. So yeah, December 9th, Day of the Mummy on DVD from RLJ and Image Entertainment. So yeah, guys, hope you all are doing well, and happy holidays to all of my viewers. I've been kind of busy with the holidays. I've been out of town and stuff like that. That's why I haven't been able to get a lot of content up. There's also a lot of stuff kind of going on at work that I can talk about once more things become official. Until then, I'll definitely try to start getting more content up on the channel and get a little bit more active within the community as well. So hope you all enjoyed this review, and until next time, Corey from CoreyReviews. See y'all later.